Hello, everybody. This is Empire 333 here. We're doing a special live today. This is for the narcissist and the empath relationship. So that's what we'll be talking about today. It's going to be a tarot card reading through spirit on what to expect with the narcissist and empath relationship. Okay. So first, I'm going to get into the the empath first, okay? Hello, everybody. Can you all hear me? I just want to make sure before I get into. Can you all hear me? Hi, can you all hear me? Hi, Raham. Yay, great. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, guys, first we're going to get, oh, by the way, I'm sorry I'm late. I've been having issues today. I had a boo-boo on my nail and it took forever to get my nail fixed. So I'm happy you all are here. How are you all doing today on for lovely Friday? And it's a new moon too. Good? Hi, Sibylline. Hi, Suzette. Hi, Gloria. Okay, so let's get into the empath, okay? Does a lot of people... Oh, thank you. Do a lot of people know what empath is? I'm going to get into that. Okay, so let me get into the empath first, okay? So empaths are people, I'll give you an overview, but you all can search here on YouTube. If you don't know what an empath is, it's a person who is sensitive, and also it's like, yes, Sibylline, definitely. A good victim of the narc, yes. So I'm going to explain the empath first to those of you who do not know what an empath is. It's someone that has a big heart and they feel really through their heart, and they have great compassion for other people. So they feel very deeply how, like, if other people are like, they went through, hard time, rough time, or they're hurt or they have pain, it's the type of person. An empath is a person that really has a lot of compassion and empathy. That's why it's empathy, like the part of the word, okay? So what happens is, I'm sure a lot of you know what the narcissist is. It's all over, everywhere, what a narcissist is. But what Spirit is saying here, make sure you look up what the definition in the psychological senses of a narcissist, because a narcissist is not just someone who basically is selfish, okay? There's a lot of people who are not narcissists, but they are, still selfish, okay? But a narcissist is beyond that. It's someone who, it's like, I'm going to tell you the relationship first, like an overall thing, the way Spirit is showing me this. So narcissist is here. Narcissist has a very big inflated ego, okay? And then empath is here on the other side, and the empath is someone who has a big heart, okay? They have a lot of light in their heart. They hold a lot of light, okay? So I was getting a visual when I was doing a meditation. So I want you all to picture, okay, what I'm about to show you, because it's going to be different than what Spirit is showing me, okay? So for anybody who just joined the live, please give this video a thumbs up so everybody can get these messages. It could help, spread the message, the video here on YouTube. I would appreciate it. So this is this is the strength card, right? In the tarot, okay? So this is the tarot card that represents strength, okay? And you see how there's the Empress here, right? Okay, and then there's a lion, okay? So, yeah, that's a lion. The lion, okay, is represented the way spirit is showing me now, guys, okay, is the ego, okay? This is the empath, okay? This is someone, gender doesn't matter here, guys, okay? Because there are male narcissists, there are female narcissists, okay? But this is about, let's say the Empress here, okay, is representing, isn't that funny? They just said something. So you know how empath starts with EMP? So does Empress, right? Okay. So thank you, Spirit. Empress here, okay, is the empath. This, look at how she is holding on to the ego. Okay. This is the aftermath of the relationship between an empath and a narcissist, right? She's still coddling him. She's trying to tame his ego. His ego looks big. Look at his teeth. Okay. So she's still trying to coddle him. She's just like, it's okay, calm down, whatever. So this is about the empath feeling like she has to calm down the narcissist. That's her purpose, okay? And I want you to all to envision this, because this is what spirit is giving me. Excuse me, guys. I just had iced coffee. This is about, okay, envision this, guys. I'm getting a visual. Imagine the Empress here, okay, which is the empath, on the floor like this. And then the narcissist, which is the lion, is like, rawr, like on top of her, you know? Imagine that, okay? So that is how it starts, because what happens is, okay, I'm going to put this down for a second. So you all, can you all visualize that? Like the Empress is on her knees and she's like low, and the lion is the narcissist, like kind of, how should I say it? Empowering over her, okay? Because the true purpose, okay, and I'm not saying it's a, you guys, okay? I wouldn't say, okay, let me not use purpose, because people will go take that somewhere else. It's about the narcissist. What they do is they try to dispower the empath, right? The narcissist, what they do, because their ego's big, they're kind of like the bully, right? Remember the bully in school? Hey Beauty is her name. Hello. Yes, exactly, Ava. It's about controlling. Very good. Yeah, it's about bullying and it's about controlling, okay? So what happens is that the empath has so much power, okay? They do have a lot of power because their power lies in the heart, in the heart light, because they do everything through the heart, right? But the ego, I mean, the narcissist does everything through the ego because they have an inflated ego, okay? Which is insecurities, fears that they project onto the empath, okay? And the whole point of this is that the relationship between the narcissist and the empath is that the empath tries to hold space in their heart for the narcissist. What happens is that in the beginning, the narcissist could be very charming, very, puts on this beautiful show of what they are, but like they're always hiding behind a mask, okay? Because usually what happens is that the narcissist tries to project what the empath is back to the empath, like it's a reflection, okay? And so here we have the narcissist starts being belittling to the empath, okay? They try to take their power in different forms. So it could be like being mean. It could be putting down the empath. It could also be telling the empath like they're not worth anything, okay? Trying to bring their value down. And what happens is that eventually they dim the empath's light, okay? So That's the problem. Okay. And a lot of you, the way also that, because it's a very back and forth relationship, right? The empath probably loves the narcissist, because the narcissist, it's, how should I say this? The narcissist gives the empath like small little points, okay? Every time they know that they're losing the empath, okay? They know how to get to the empath. They're very, I have to tell you, narcissists are very smart in that sense, okay? They know how to manipulate the empath, okay? So what they do is every time the empath tries to leave, where the empath is like, I'm depleted of energy, this person's taking my light, the narcissist is a leech, okay? They're like, it's like, like a leech vampire, call it what, they're sucking the life out of me. The narcissist at that point will either make the empath feel sorry for them, because that's what empaths do. We feel sorry. I'm an empath too. We feel sorry for people, okay? They get you at that sweet spot, and they're like, oh, well, I'm like this because do you remember I told you when I was 12 and I was abused? Or remember I had a really bad father? Or my mom was never in my life. She left us when I was young. And they'll give you this sob story of, why they're acting like a jerk, or why they are putting you down, or why they did what they did. And there's a lot of also the blame game, which they do, which is like they'll do something wrong, and if you call them out on it in whatever way, it doesn't matter, then they will tell you it's your fault. You're always to blame. Okay? The narcissist blames the empath for everything. Yeah, total energy suckers. Very true. Okay? So what tends to happen is that the problem with the empath is the problem here. Okay. The main core issue is that the empath starts believing the narcissist. Okay. So what happens is that, spiritually speaking, for those of you who have gone through a spiritual awakening, you've ever gone through it, you would know what I'm talking about. It's like the empath keeps you from your spiritual awakening. And that's why a lot of you that I have spoken to on a personal level, or even, here on this platform, in a lot of ways, you always say, I'm blocked. I feel like I'm blocked, And truly it's because there's someone who probably is a narcissist in your life, okay, whether it be romantic or family or friends, whoever it is. They take your power from you, and you don't realize, because they do it in a such manipulative way, that they make you start believing as an empath that person is right. If they tell you, okay, so in a sense of they stop you from leveling up, okay? They stop you from thanks, from awakening, okay? Your spiritual awakening. They hold you back because they put you down. They think that you're not good enough. If you have a goal in mind, if you tell them your goal, they will tell you, oh, no, I don't think you could do that. They'll probably laugh at you. Okay. So they'll tell you, like, are you serious? Like, they'll give you this, like, smart, like they'll be like a total, like, smart ass. Okay. Like, you can't do that. Are you kidding me? Who do you like? You can't do that. It's very like they keep you at the level you're at. Okay. And I don't want to say, okay, from the perspective, here's the thing. Okay. Because we're here and we're talking about spirit, and we're talking about how they see it. Okay. They see it as, empath, you've got so much power. You've got power to change the world because your heart space, your heart light is bright. But then you're letting the narcissist, okay, take your power from you. You're starting to believe them because the narcissist is in your life to make you turn around, wake up, and realize the worth that you have, the value you have, and how powerful you have. I mean, how powerful you are, okay? For you to believe yourself that you can do better, that you can level up in life, okay? Because the narcissist usually comes into your life when, and I'm talking about romantic level wise, okay? Narcissist, I don't want to go through parents as narcissists because that's just a whole nother video. Spirit wants to talk about today about the romantic, okay? So they come at a point in your life when it's like your spirit guides, call it what you will, your spirit team, your angels, whoever you want to call them, okay? God wants you to make a transition in your life, a transformation, right? And they come, it's where it's like, oh, you hate your job, okay? You can't stand to get up to go to work. You hate your job. Everybody else is getting a raise. Everyone's making more money. Here you are in the same space. You're driving the same car that you did 20 years ago, like things like that, okay? So they come into your life at that time for in order for you to wake up. Now I know a lot of you think, because there are some narcissists that are just straight out evil, okay? But we're not going to talk about that tonight. What I want to tell you is that the narcissist, okay, their purpose is to make you wake up to yourself, to your true self, to your higher self, the best part of you, okay? So it feels like a test, but at the same time, it feels like a punishment when you're with a narcissist, right? Excuse me, guys. So, have you all realized that? Who's been dealing with a narcissist? Don't they put you down? Like they think they probably laugh at all your wishes or your goals, right? Yeah. So that's why they empower you, okay? They empower you. That's why the lion in the visual is like on top of the empress, okay? The empath. That's how it goes, okay? So let's see what else Spirit has to say. Oh, and that's what Spirit wanted to say also. For those of you who are like, let's say you're at that job where you're stuck and you're like, well, I want to do, this, like you truly want to help people in some way, or you want to do something different. They'll think that you're crazy. They'll think that you can't do it. You can't pull that off. They'll tell you things like that and you'll start believing in it. Okay. So, if you look at it from a spiritual perspective, I know some of you are going to have a hard time doing that, but really the narcissist is who's supposed to be pushing you into your awakening, into you getting on why you're here. One of the purposes why you're here, because there's a lot of purposes. It's not just one thing, okay? But a lot of you who are empaths, you're meant to do something for humanity in some shape or form, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be, being in the spiritual community. It could be anything. It could be healthcare. It could be, building a community, being in an organization, helping people. Okay. My ex would tell me college was a waste. I guess it could be for some people, right? I don't know. I think it's a waste of a lot of money for sure. I have 2 degrees and it's the money for sure. I don't know, about other places, but it's really expensive in the US. Tuition is super high, but let's just say. Okay, guys. So anything else, Spirit? Oh, just to let you know, guys, zodiac readings, I put up Sagittarius yesterday, and I did Capricorn. I will put that up tonight if I have time, if not tomorrow. And I need to do Aquarius and Pisces also. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. So Spirit is also saying that sometimes narcissists, they drink a lot or they can be alcoholics. Okay. And they could also kind of pull you into their world where it's like, if you don't, how should I say it? They kind of make you do the habits that they do, is what Spirit's saying. Like, so like, let's say they drink and you're not a drinker, and next thing you know, you're drinking whiskey at night, and you're like, what is going on here? Spirit wants to bring that up because you start kind of molding into the narcissist, how they live their life, their lifestyle, because they're in control of everything, right? So that's what happens. Okay, because I just heard bottoms up, so yeah. And also, the other thing is that the narcissist, most of the time, okay, they're not very spiritual people, okay? So you can't have an inflated ego and be, spiritually aware, okay? Awake is what I want to say. Their ego doesn't let them bring out the subconscious part of them, okay? And that goes for anybody who just wants to get on the spiritual path, on their spiritual journey. When your ego's inflated, you got to minimize it, okay? I'm not saying, murder your ego, whatever, don't kill it, but it's more about, minimizing it, working on those fears, those insecurities, and the shadow aspects of yourself so that you can be on the path you're supposed to be on, okay? The path that is best for you. So, there's a lot of things that are underneath the narcissist that they have not healed, okay? They have not healed. And I have to tell you, a lot of narcissists, regardless, this is not a justification or whatever, call it what you will, they do have issues with the mother figure. They have issues with the feminine, okay? Whether they admit it or not, they could love their mom. They could tell you that their mom is amazing, but they could. But most of the time, they do have issues with whoever raised them, okay? And it's all, you know what it is? It's kind of like they have these argumentative skills where it's like you can't win an argument with a narcissist, okay? Some of you maybe have tried, but it's like they always turn it around on you. And then they could also as an empath, they can make you feel guilty for what you said, okay? Or what you're doing. So this person is very manipulative, okay? The narcissist, of course, okay? Let's see. What else? Ooh. Yeah, they could be very charming at first. They could be that person that walks into a room and everybody's like, oh my God, he's here. It could be that type of a person. They love attention, okay? But I have to say there's two different types of narcissists. Some of them are very introvert, okay? So you might think like, oh, they're introvert, they're just shy or whatever, but no, they're actually a narcissist, okay? Very charming. Some could actually even be romantic, like Spirit is saying some of them could like, how should I say this? Surround you with flowers, things like that, just to, prove a point. Yeah. Okay. Wow. And here's the thing. There's always communication issues with the narcissist, okay? So the narcissist can be someone who it's like they don't want to talk about things, okay? And most of the time they get the empath that way because the empath thinks, oh no, like, are they going to ignore me? Are they going to ghost me? What are they thinking? So they always keep you guessing what's going through their mind while they're ignoring you or they are, missing in action, okay? And their heart space is closed. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to mention. Their heart space is closed. Like the empath has that heart where it's like so full of light, and they're open-hearted. They could have like a light heart, which I mean is like they have light-hearted energy, right? Um, like they want to enjoy life, they want to have fun. They're kind of like a free spirit. And the narcissist is the opposite of that. They're more dark. They're heavy energy, darker energy, okay? Because their heart space is closed off. Okay? Yes, avoidant dismissive, sunny days. Uh-huh. That's a perfect term for that, what I just said. And the narcissist could give, people, they fool people looking at your relationship from the external. They could totally fool people, okay? They could. So if you're a couple, right? If you're the empath and you are a couple with a narcissist, what they can do is that, like, they'll make people think that the narcissist is like this amazing person. Oh, they're so loving and whatever when you're in public, okay? So they put on a good show, let's just put it that way, to the public, right? So that when push comes to shove, everybody will think that it's your fault. The empath's fault. Like, oh, why? He's such a nice guy. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, he's like the life of the party. He's the nicest guy. He's so fun. You know? Okay. Yeah, and they're actually when things get heavy, what I'm hearing is like when things get serious and they know, like they actually know when you're gonna, like, let's say, bring something up to them. They have theatrics is what spirit is saying. So they could like make something up. For example, they could if they realize that you're getting sick of their personality, or you want to bring something up to them, or you need to have a talk, they'll throw some theatrics about, like I said earlier, like it could be something that is, oh, my family, I need to go help my family, or they'll make up a reason why you can't talk to them, okay? So for whatever shape or form. Like you can't communicate, you can't have the talk you want to have with them, okay? All right, guys, who's in here getting value? Please give me a thumbs up. Let's see. Oh, and then what they do is they make you think, empath, that you are your baggage. Like you're the one with the emotional baggage. If you ever bring up something to them from your past or from like your childhood or anything like that, they will act like you're the one with the issue. Like they'll bring that up, or they'll throw it in your face one day, like maybe you shared intimate details about your family or your past, exes, whatever it is. They'll throw that in your face, okay? And the funny thing is, which this like tops off everything, is that they love your attention, empath. Narcissists love the attention of the empath, okay? And what they do is that if you stop giving them attention, like they can't take it, okay? So they're so used to empowering the empath that when the empath is not their regular self, hi, Sherry Boo, no problem. Where I'm kind of like going with, what the empath and the narcissist is, what kind of behaviors they perform, whatever. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Like that's what I'm saying. Theatrics, when you say delusional, There's a lot of theatrics involved with the narcissist, definitely theatrics. Like they can get dramatic, like they can make something small like so big and you're like, what just happened, you know? So yeah, they get so used to your loving, caring nature that if you act like anything but that, they know something's going on. Like they know when you're not your normal self. You might not even know, but the narcissist knows, okay? They watch you very carefully, even if you think that they're ignoring you, okay? So let's see what else. And the other thing is that the narcissist is unpredictable in a sense where it's like their stories, like the way they tell you their stories just comes out very like, how should I say this? Like it's, they're not predictable and they have a short fuse, okay? So they can have a short fuse where it's like you'll think something small and then all of a sudden it will like they'll blow it out of proportion, or they'll give you some type of news to like throw you off, to always make you think that you're not important to them or you're not special to them, things like that. Sunny days. Can divine spirit kick their behinds for us? um you know what it is, what like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were with us, but spirit looks at it in a way where it's like the narcissist is always with the empath. That's just the way it is. It's kind of like a contract, but the narcissist comes in there to push you off your journey, right? To like keep you from awakening, right? And so what spirit wants for you is for you to awaken. Spirit wants you to basically be like, I'm not a victim. You have no power over me. I'm the one with the most power. Because truly, you know, when your heart is big, you have the biggest power. You do. Because your heart is full of, you know, when your heart light is on, like I said for the empath, your heart's so big, okay, that you can have so much power over every situation, you know. But what happens with this narcissist and the empath is where the empath like kind of goes down in the rabbit hole is because the empath starts believing the narcissist. So spirit wants you to know, don't believe the narcissist. Who's the narcissist to tell you who you are, what you can do? We're telling you that you can do whatever, okay, you put your heart into, because that's what it is. True passion lies here, right? The biggest light is in your heart, and light holds so much power, okay? And then you have the ego of the narcissist, which is like full of fears and insecurities, just like how the bully in school, right? You know, the bully in school, right? Do you guys remember like any, I don't know, you know, where you all went to school, but the minute someone stands up to the bully is like that scared little, you know, mouse, just like scatters away as soon as somebody stands up to the bully. And people fall for it, right? People fall for the bully. A lot of people are like just trying to stay away from the bully, you know, whoever, they get scared and whatever. But once they stand up to the bully, then they realize all that's going on beneath the bully is like so many fears and insecurities, right? So this is the same thing. So spirit is saying, don't fall victim, okay? If you've already fall victim, you're free to leave. You don't need someone to tell you what you are capable of, what your strengths are, what your skills are, okay? Just when you connect more with spirit, and spirit will basically show you what your talents and skills are. Okay. If you don't know it, if you tell me, you know, Caroline, I have no talents, I have no skills. I don't. No, you do. Everybody is born with gifts. Okay. Everyone is born with a set of gifts. Okay. And that is depends on you whether you use that for, you know, your job or your career or your projects or, you know, for philanthropy, you know, whatever purpose you use it for, you're born that way. Okay. So spirit wants you to know that you have more power than the narcissist does. Okay. Because you have the power of love. And that power, you know, trumps any type of love, right? It might not feel like it when you're in that situation, when you're in that relationship, you might not feel like it. But that's what I'm trying to say. This is a part of expansion. This relationship is a part of your expansion, a part of you. When I say expansion, what I mean is like your bigger self, right? Showing your bigger self to the world, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your life, whatever it is, okay? I don't know why I'm getting sports. Is someone on here to play sports? Or maybe someone after the live. But yeah, I feel that this is about your passions. And some of you, what happens is like when you're with a narcissist for a long time, you lose your passion. Okay, you lose the passions you once had, and you look back to it like, oh, I don't even feel like doing that, you know? And spirit is telling you here, like, you can't do it with them, okay? Because you need to take yourself out of the equation. That's what it's about, okay? Yeah. Huh. Because what happens is that a lot of you, when you are with a narcissist, you've kind of fallen into that victimhood status, and then you just want pity from people. But it's like a lot of you, like when you love a narcissist, it's hard, right? Because you're just like, but I still love this person, you know? I want you to ask yourself, do you really love them unconditionally? that is also really important because empaths tend to give significance to someone else's feelings over their own, which is a problem, like issues with self-love. Okay. So it's like, would you take a bullet for them? You need to ask yourself these questions. Like, how deep is your love for this person? If you're with them, or even if you're not, narcissists like put you on hold like they normally do, like, you know, they go into their hermit mode or whatever. So this is about you and your journey. This is about you going within yourself and bringing your light back out. Okay. Because a lot of you, what the narcissist does, like I said, is they dim your light. Okay. And it puts you, it makes you very imbalanced. Okay. It makes you moody. And then people are like, what's wrong with you? They do a lot of things to you you don't realize until you, maybe some of you have a good friend and they're like, what's going on with you? Like, where's that person that I used to know? You know, because they suck the life out of you, remember? And that's what it is. This is about, yeah. And also, there's something about celebration. So it's like the narcissist does not celebrate the empath, okay? They don't. Okay. Do y'all have any questions about what I'm saying? Yeah, Sunny. Yes, the entire experience pushed me straight into my spiritual awakening and connection to my divine team. Exactly. That's what it's supposed to do, Sunny. I'm so glad. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, Ava. Yeah, exactly, Sibylline. And then they'll dumb it down. So the empath, if you have something to celebrate, they'll dumb it down. Okay. I mean, I could give you stories. No more empaths for me. I've kicked them all to the curb. It could be your birthday and they can make you feel like crap on your own birthday. Like who the heck does that, right? Who does that? Right? Has that ever happened to you guys? Yeah, totally. Like they can't give you one day where it's about you. It always has to be them. So that it's like they do something to throw you off and like kill your day basically. Yeah, no thank you. No narcissist for me. To anybody who doesn't want a narcissist, claim that you don't want the narcissist, okay? Even when you're not watching it live in the comments, I want you to all claim that I don't I don't need a narcissist because I love myself, because I'm empowered. I don't need a narcissist, okay? Peace, okay? This is about peace. This is the dove that represents peace to me. For some people in like Christianity, for example, I don't want to get into religion here, but it represents the Holy Spirit. And also it could represent your higher self, okay? Spirit. So this is about your peace. And normally when you're with a narcissist, there's no peace, okay? There's nothing harmonious. The vibe is low. Even if you walk, okay, let's just say you're with a narcissist, you go into their home. Like let's just say you've had a great day, like your hair is looking great, whatever, like whatever it is. You feel good about yourself, you know, you've had a lovely day, you go into the narcissist wherever they are. Let's say you walk into their home. It's like right then and there, it's like your day is just shot, right? So this is about you and your peace, okay? So spirit is telling you, all of you who are watching, okay, whether you're watching live or later on, that claim the help that spirit is giving you, okay? Claim that help, that guidance, that support for you to come out of that bondage of the narcissist, okay? Because it truly is bondage. And I'm seeing the devil card, okay? Because they suck out all the higher vibration you hold, empaths, okay? That's why when you're around them, you feel weird things going on, okay? You feel darker energies, you can feel lower energies. And narcissists also, especially when they drink or they do drugs, they attract lower level entities or souls that haven't crossed over, okay? They can also attract that. So keep that in mind. You need to love yourself, mind, body, and soul, not to let anybody disrupt your peace, disrupt your energy, okay? Especially when you start going through your awakening, you know how hard it is to manage your energy when there's so many different types of energies or people around you that try to bring you down, you know? Have you guys felt that around a narcissist? Like, do you feel lower energies? When I say lower energies, like lower level spirits, like psychic attack or like darker energy? Yeah, Marissa. So because he brought you gifts the day before your birthday because he didn't want to give you that day. Yeah. Good for you. All right. Oh, and this is the other thing that I've realized, like a lot of narcissists, they do not talk over the phone a lot. Okay? They don't talk over the phone a lot. It's more of messaging, and it has a lot to do with the fact where they can leave things out. They can make you think that they're sneaking around. They know how to touch like your weaknesses in order to have the upper hand on you, okay? So they'll probably message you, like text you, right? Instead of like having, normal adult conversations over the phone. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with texting, okay? But that's already telling you that they have issues with communication, right? They have issues, or they don't want to deal with, adult conversations. Yes, manipulation. Exactly. They can manipulate you better when they don't, you don't hear their voice. Because then you can ask more questions, when you get them on the phone. Yeah. Definitely. Oh, yeah. They either talk over you or they don't give you a chance to speak. That's what it is. And like I said, they'll make you, if they know that, like, you're kind of waking up to how they are, they will, they'll either ghost you, okay, is what I want to say. They'll throw them. That's what I was saying earlier. Spirit was talking about that, like, oh, poor me, whatever, things like that, okay? Like, they'll make you feel sorry for them, okay? Or that you're sick, or like, oh, poor me, whatever it is, or I have this issue. Can you guys hear me? That's true, Sibylline. So Sibylline, okay, Sibylline said, this is really good to bring up. Thank you for bringing that up. If you don't heal from or learn what you're supposed to learn, which is loving yourself and believing in yourself, in your own power, and to believing in all the capabilities you have, the talents, the skills, the gifts that, God has blessed you with, or creator, universe, call it what you will, okay? Then you'll meet another narcissist, okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for letting me know. It kind of, the connection got weird, and so, okay. Wow, yeah. And so when the narcissist, they'll start pulling the last straw when it's like they know you're waking up to their BS, and they will try to cut you out of their life. But it's all theatrics. So they'll see if you're going to run after them. Okay. And that's why they do the back and forth. Okay. So if you get someone that like ghosts you for like a month or a couple months, and then they somehow, some way come back into your life, or some of you, you're like, oh no, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Some of you could be like, are you okay? And then they don't respond back. You guys think there's something physically wrong with them. They do that on purpose. I just want you to know that. They definitely do that on purpose. They want you to run after them, okay? That's where they get you again. Or it's like, I left my stuff at your place, or your stuff is at my place. Do you want to come pick it up? That's another one. Okay. It could be like a bobby pin you don't care about, but they'll make it seem like, Or they'll act like you're acting like a child. They'll not pretend, but they'll do something about like, you're so immature, you're acting like a child. They'll tell you like you're the child because they're projecting that, and that's another way of belittling you and making you think like you're the immature one. Okay, so that's a cycle they keep repeating. And also they'll act like they're too busy for you. So if you bring anything up, then they will act like they're too busy, okay? Even if they're not. Okay. Yeah. And that's until you get to, justice right here, which is your fairness, you speaking your truth. Because a lot of you who are empaths, okay, I'm including myself in this, okay, past wise, but this is about you speaking your truth and not being scared to speak your truth, okay? Because they do, empaths make it hard for you, and you start fearing them, okay? Like you fear to say something, you don't want to throw them off or, whatever it is, right? So Spirit's saying, like, until you don't do that, until you don't heal and take a break from them, you don't realize how deep you're in there, how deep it is and how it's affecting you, and it's definitely a form of abuse. If some of you are wondering, it is abuse, okay? It's emotional abuse. And you need healing from that, okay? And some people, I really feel for people. I know some of you have the question that, or I don't know, some of you now, or maybe later on, you'll have the question where it's like, do you, how should I say this? It's hard for some of you to leave the narcissist, okay? Because they pull you back into a cycle, and sometimes you don't even realize you're being sucked back in, okay? Marissa asks, so what happens if you move on and they see that? What happens if you have their child? So what you're asking is that you already have their child, like you have a child with a narcissist. Is that what you're asking, Marissa? Marissa, I'm waiting for your comment so I can answer it. I'm going to ask Spirit. If you mean that you are going to have their child or you have their child, that's okay. You can just co-parent. That has nothing to do with you and them in a romantic relationship. I mean, a lot of people are, co-parenting without being in a relationship with people that they don't want to be with, and they're moving on to better and brighter days. They're more happy. I mean, you can't keep your child away from the father, unless it's like they're harming your child, okay? So I don't know where Marissa went, but hopefully she'll see that. Okay. Yeah, and so this is what I want to say. Also, the narcissist will try to get you. So, for example, it's like they'll remind you of something they did for you. Like, you know how they do it, like once a blue moon, they do something nice for you, and you kind of are like, whoa. And that's how they will you. And they'll put that in your face. So they'll be like, let's say you needed them like to move, for example. Let's say you needed the narcissist to move, like move your stuff, help you with your stuff. They will put that in your face. They will say, oh do you remember in 2011, I helped you move? You had nobody. I saved you $500 for moving, you know? Okay. So, yeah. So they'll keep bringing up the past where they gave you, you know, some type of help. Okay. I could imagine, Ava. Yeah, I could imagine that would be really hard. Just keep your head up is what Spirit said, and don't think you owe them anything. I don't know if that's directly for you or just people in general. Yeah, people in general. So Spirit saying here is that the narcissist will always act like you owe them something. Okay, so it has a lot to do with ownership, like they own you in some way. That's their control mechanism. So Spirit is saying, keep your head up. You're your own person. You're independent. Claim that you are, and just keep it at they're saying, don't, just because you were romantically involved with the father, don't think that you have to be like the way you were when you were in the relationships. You just keep it professional, you know? Yeah, and this is about healthy boundaries too, you know? It's because it's like there has to be boundaries, okay? And they have to know that they can't cross those boundaries. You have to put them there. Even if they laugh at them, just hold your ground is what Spirit has said, okay? Is saying. Yeah. And those are you, it's like you have to go through a grieving process, because whether you admit it or not, a narcissist does play such a big role in your life. And so regardless of the energy being good or great or the worst or like nasty energy, you still go through a grieving process when you leave that person or when they leave you. So Spirit really helps people. So ask spiritual guidance if you feel like they're still in your energy field, even if you've left them or they left you, like you're both apart. Ask for a clearing of their energy. Okay. Yeah, Marissa, I know how you feel. But Spirit, they keep saying, like, listen to your intuition. We're there with you. You're not alone. So some of you, it's like you're getting really depressed, and it is a grieving process because this person has had such a hold on you. Okay. So it is like an unhealthy attachment, obviously, because it could be toxic, right? So yeah, Ava, that's what I mean. Like energetic cords, clear them. Ask Spirit to do that, guys. They're with you. I'm telling you, Spirit is telling me here. They hear everything you say. And if you don't think they do, put it in the comments after this video, the posts. Put in the comments. Trust me, Spirit will. Spirit will answer your call, okay? I am proof of that. Victory. Okay? This is success. That's what I'm saying. I feel that a lot of you still are in the conditioning and the mindset the narcissist got you in, even if you left them, okay? So it's about unconditioning your mind, okay? And that has a lot to do with how you spend your day energetically. Like some of you, like you don't meditate, you don't connect Spirit, you don't go out to nature, You're just doing a lot of like, obviously this is life, this is earth, right? We all have jobs, or some of us take care of children, or whatever it is that your life is. What are you doing for yourself? Because you don't deserve to be where you're at, is what spirit is saying. You deserve better, okay? But you have to believe you deserve better. Because if you don't believe that, no one else can, help you with that, right? Because I'll give you an example, guys. So I don't know if a lot of you know, but like I'm a psychic, born psychic channel. I come from a generation of psychics and healers, okay? And when I go through hard times in my life and I connect to spirit, especially when you're not angry, okay? Because when you're angry, you kind of block the guidance, right? You can't receive it. They are giving it to you, by the way. It's just that you're not really open. It's not really clear what they're trying to help, how they're trying to help you. But they always tell me how great I am, even when I don't believe it, right? They always bring things in front of me. And it could be through people, guys. It doesn't necessarily have to be a voice telling you, hey, you're beautiful. Hey, you're amazing. You know what? You're such a good person. You have such a beautiful heart. It doesn't have to be a voice of spirit saying that to you. It could be through people, okay? It could be like someone you would least expect, okay, would call you, or a stranger on the street. You go to the market and they say, oh my God, you're such a kind person. Like, it could be something small where you think like, oh, I've just let someone through. I opened the door for, an older person, or whatever it is. Like something as small as that, spirit always speaks through them, okay? So it could be people you least expect, okay? Hi, Libra Moon Goddess, welcome. Yes. So Marissa's asking, how do I connect with spirit? The best way to connect to spirit is when you're alone and you're in the room alone. And I usually do it if I'm not outdoors in nature. I usually do it when I'm sitting on my bed. Okay. And just close your eyes and do breathing exercises, because that will alleviate the anxiety you feel. For those of you who have anxiety attacks or panic attacks, call it what you will. Sorry, did I hit the microphone? I think I just hit the microphone. Focus on your breathing, okay? Because that really lets go of a lot of anxiety that you're feeling. Like, you're nervous, right? And so it's like you're so focusing on the problem that you're not getting what spirit is trying to tell you. Yeah, so that's one of the, it's really meditation, because you're not supposed to. So guys, this is what I want to say. I know some of you, because I see you right now, like telepathically, or should I say remote viewing. I see some of you. It's like, it's great that you tell spirit, right? You talk to spirit, you tell them, spirit, like, what's up? I don't want to feel this way. I feel this, I feel that. And spirit is saying here, okay, so you need to be ready to listen to what we have to say. The way you listen is through meditation while you're not talking. So it's okay that you're asking them. Like I said, a lot of you will get it differently, because there's so many ways spirit connects with us. You can hear it, like I said, through a person. You can hear it. You could hear it in a song. You could hear it, see it in an advertisement. Okay. Some of you, okay, are very, very close connection to your ancestors or loved ones who have passed on. You can get it, like you can get messages through your ancestors, okay? Love you too, Dante. Welcome. So yeah, guys, so there's a lot of things you can do to connect to spirit, but the first things first, ask for a connection. Ask for guidance from God, from, you know, whoever you believe in, Holy Spirit, you know, Jesus, or whoever you believe in. I don't want to tell you who to believe in, okay? But ask for that guidance on what to do when you're ready to do it. Because what happens is, like, some of you, when you have an ego, you're blocking spiritual guidance, okay? So you have to have an open heart and be open to what you're gonna you're gonna hear or see, okay? Because you know that saying, the Lord works in mysterious ways. That is so true, in the craziest ways. I have to give you guys an example, okay? So one time, like, I really didn't know what to do about something, okay? And it's the type of thing that has nothing to do with, like, what I'm used to, like talent, skills, whatever. Like, I'm not very, like, techie at all, okay? I'm not very techie. But it had to do with that. And so the person that I thought least would help me answered, like, what I needed at that time. And I was like, oh my God, like, where did this even come from? Like, this person doesn't even care. Like, they don't even care. There's someone, I'm just gonna give you an example. This is just an example of, like, that person could care less if I get the help I need, right? And just by one suggestion, that person gave me the answer. So what do you think right now? Who spoke through that person? It's not the person, trust me. It's not that human, right? God spoke through that person. Spirit spoke through that person to give me the suggestion I needed, okay? At that minute, because I was so confused on what to do for something, right? So that's what I want to tell you all, that this has a lot to do with how you connect to spirit, okay? The more you connect to spirit, the more answers will come. The loving guidance that you will receive will push you into a different direction, and you will feel better, okay? If you're feeling really low, that you don't feel like doing anything. For example, if you are depressed, okay, you're low in spirit, you're depressed, okay? Ask spirit to uplift you, okay? Ask spirit for elation so they can raise your vibration, okay? And one thing also, listen to high vibrational music. That is very important. I love solfeggio, okay? You can listen to that. 639 or 963, but I would suggest you start, if you're depressed, start from 639 hertz. Okay, it's here on YouTube, it's free. Listen to that. Okay, so anything else, guys? Let's see what Spirit has to say. They just want you to know that don't be hard on yourself when you do these things and it doesn't, like, come quickly to you. Don't pay attention to time. So if you ask, spirit to help you come out of whatever you're feeling, like the low vibes, or help me release this person, let their energy leave me, or don't let it affect me like it used to, whatever it is, then what we could do is that, what they want you to know is that it takes some time. Don't go crazy fixating on the answer. It will come to you. Like I told you, it will come in the most unexpected way. Okay. So, but meditating is really important, because you could just close your eyes and just take a deep breath. Okay. Allow the spirit of love, okay, or call it what you will, to come within you. Okay. Yeah, Rainbow, supernatural, paranormal. Yeah, I love Jesus. I love Jesus. Definitely. But, not everybody is a Jesus person, okay? Let's see. Yeah, for those of you who there's so much heaviness that needs to be lifted, okay? There's a lot of heavy energy. Spirit is with you, okay? They want, like I said, you feel run down. It's that kind of energy, okay? And for some of you, this could feel like punishment or karma, okay? But it's all a part of your journey, and you can get, some of you feel like you don't know who you are anymore, okay? It's kind of like this person took your identity from you, the narcissist, okay? But Spirit's saying here, you're way bigger than that, okay? And the person you were, you can get back that person that you loved before the narcissist came in your life, okay? So, anything else? Okay, guys, all right. Yeah, so Spirit wants you to know that you are responsible for that, okay? Because what tends to happen is that some of you, I know people are going to get triggered if you go around, okay? And I'm not saying on here because obviously I'm asking you guys like who's dealing with a narcissist and stuff like that. But if you go around every day and you complain that you had a narcissist and they did this to me and they did that to me, whatever, you're giving more power to that, okay? So you're focusing a lot on the negative, and you're putting yourself in that victimhood mentality, right? And Spirit is saying you're so much bigger than that. Focus on taking responsibility, on manifesting and transitioning, because this is moving along, right? This is moving by what Spirit is guiding you towards, because this is a star, okay? Look at that. He has a star on his head. So he's being guided by Spirit to move along, okay? And for those of you who feel stuck because you've dealt with a narcissist, this is for you, okay? Do the work that is needed in order for you to move ahead, not be stuck in the same mindset, okay? And I know a lot of you have been conditioned because most likely, okay, if you've had a narcissist in a romantic relationship, one of your parents or whoever raised you is a narcissist, okay, in some form, or they have a narcissistic behavior, okay? So this is all about preparing you for you to move on, to get stuck out, come out of that stuckness that you've been feeling and be guided by your intuition. Spirit is always with you, whether you hear, see, feel them or not. They're always with you. It's just that when you focus on the anger of something or the disappointment of something, it blocks you from receiving that guidance. Not that you're not getting the guidance. You are. You just can't see things clearly, okay? I hope you guys know what that means. So some of you, for example, you are maybe you have prophecies through dreams, or you see what's going to happen through dreams, okay? I dream a lot like that too, okay? Unfortunately, some really, yeah, I won't get into that. But this is about you being guided, like let's say, for example, through your dreams, okay? And then you, because you're so mad, it's like you see all these, like, you're like, what was that? That seemed like a nightmare. I don't remember where I was. Who was that person? You get like really like scattered dreams, but it's not that Spirit is not giving you a great dream. Spirit is giving you a clear dream, but you're receiving it it's like you're very confused, okay? So that's what I want to say to some of you. Oh, and one thing I want to tell you all is that don't eat really late at night. If you are the type that dreams and Spirit, that Spirit speaks to you through dreams, don't eat late at night, especially dairy. Don't have dairy late at night. It will cloud your subconscious to receive what spirit is trying to convey to you. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. Anything else? Do you all have any questions before we close out? Hello, Lan. Sunny asks, what's the difference between cutting cords and cutting ties? I don't believe in cutting cords. Okay. But the difference is that cutting ties, do you mean just like pulling your energy away from the person, like just leaving them? What do you mean by cutting ties? Like just, is that what you mean? Yes, Marissa, I'm going to keep this live up for sure. Yeah, you can go into my lives. Spiritual cutting, like, okay. So when it comes to cutting cords, okay, I know a lot of you that have dealt with a narcissist wants to cut cords, but it's not, it won't help you if you do that. It'll actually be worse. I don't believe, this is my personal opinion, I don't believe in cutting cords. I believe in clearing cords, okay? So those of you, okay, who believe in angels, okay, or Jesus, okay, you can ask either Archangel Michael to clear the cords you have between you and another person, whoever they are, the narcissist, or ask Jesus to do it. And they will clear the cords, okay? Which means they'll clear all the negative energy between you and that person, okay? The reason, you're welcome, Samantha. I love the way you did that. How should I say this? Do you understand what I'm saying, Sunny? When I say clearing, I mean, unless you do it I don't know if you do it yourself or what. Yeah, so this is what I believe, okay? And this is my spiritual intuition because I'm also a healer. So, and I come from a family of healers, okay? When you cut cords, okay, it messes with you energetically. So it might feel that you're going through physical pain. Your body will experience things. Or if you do it to that, obviously you're doing it to that person too, correct? The cutting cords energetically, it will cause that person pain. You might feel the pain yourself, especially if you both are like the twin flames, okay? Or soulmates, call it what you will. If you're like that and you cut cords, okay, you ask them to cut cords, then you will feel pain in different ways. You might feel physical pain, or you might feel like your heart is broken. Like in that sense, you know what I mean? Like sadness, low vibes or whatever. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing the dog upstairs. I don't know if you can hear it, but he got really excited. He's like barking. Yes, Sunny, exactly. So ask whoever you believe in. I don't want to tell you guys who to believe in, but those are the two, beings that are very good at that. Okay. So yeah, ask them to clear cords. Okay. Because I mean, if we look at, yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, ask Archangel Michael to clear all the lower energies of the etheric cord, okay? You don't have to say exactly with those words, but have him clear, because he is the one who clears. That's why he's depicted with a sword, because his sword clears, okay? Hi, Mac NC40. Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. Yes, clear. And you could do also different things while you're doing that. You could burn incense, okay? Like burn incense, myrrh, frankincense, copal, things like that. That also clears energies, okay? I hope you're well too. Hi, peace and love. Yeah, so that's what you could do, guys. I know that it's hard because the empath, it's like energetically you do feel people. I mean, there's so much more to things than we see in the 3D, right? I hope you guys are already there. Okay, any other questions you have about the narcissist and the empath, or Spirit is saying, we hope we don't sound preachy. Because some of you, like, when Spirit speaks through me, it comes in different voices, okay? So, like, different tones and different voices. So they say, we hope we don't sound preachy, because some of you have issues with preachers or people who sound preachy. I don't know. But anyways, they're just being fun today. So guys, anything else you want to talk about? I mean, or questions you have? Okay, so Sunny asked a great question. We're talking about cord cutting and cord clearing. Excuse me. I was telling Sunny how, and all of you, how I don't believe in cord cutting. I believe in clearing cords, okay, etheric cords. Because if you cut cords, each one of you will go through pain. I know you might not care about the other person, but I'm sure you care about yourself. My pleasure, Ava. So guys, yeah. So Spirit is saying, we're trying to help you come out of this, okay? Come out of this, the over worrying, the things running through your mind, non-clarity, okay? You're not stuck, okay? It's just you think you're stuck. You're not stuck, okay? So come out of it, because I'm telling you, a lot of you, things will the wheel will turn in your favor once you ask for this help, okay? Let's see. You're welcome, Lan. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all that liked this video, just to help other people and get it across everywhere. Yes, I agree. Empaths definitely do. Empaths have huge hearts, and but let me tell you something, okay? If in spiritual, if there was levels of, let's just say not levels, but because things don't go in levels in the spiritual world, but let me just tell you, when it comes to empaths, you guys get brownie points for sure, okay? You get brownie points. You might not realize that now, but once you get back into your power and you get yourself, unstuck, like, why does this happen to me? Why do people treat me like this? Into that, coming out of that victim mode and just empower yourself through, the power of love, and that, you will receive that good karma. Trust me on this. Do you guys ever feel like that? Like, as an empath, I kind of feel like, I used to feel like that, like people would step all over me just because I'm very generous. I am, things like that. But I've set healthy boundaries for myself. Okay. And I feel so much better. Yeah. Boundaries are really what's needed. And also, this is one thing that people don't understand. Okay. In any relationship, okay, not just the narcissist and the empath, people need to take breaks. Okay, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from someone. There's nothing wrong with distancing yourself. Okay, I don't want you all to think, oh, if I distance myself, this person, what do they think, whatever. Don't care about what the person thinks. You don't have to care about that. Okay, just tell your person you need time on your own, whoever it is that you need space from. Spirit is saying it's okay to have space from that person, because normally when you're away from all the other energies you're absorbing, by the way, an empath is a sponge. Okay. Hi, Nubian Talk. So this is about you and you absorbing all the energies, and then you're worried about, oh no, if I don't talk to this person, or if I don't entertain this person once a week at least, then they're gonna think I don't like them, whatever. You know what, you have permission from spirit to have your own space, because that's where everything starts lighting up for you, when you're away for all the from all those people. Okay, so that's how you can focus on your energy and what you're supposed to do, connect with spirit, and get into your mission, get into your purposes, what you're meant to do here. Be happy. Okay, don't let your happiness, or like, don't let people just define your happiness, right? Hi, April, welcome. How do I unabsorb, please? Cute. Unabsorb. Well, a few things I was saying, I don't know, peace and love if you were in here, is that meditation is one thing, going out into nature is another thing. Okay. Cubella, I have a child with a narcissist. We were talking about that earlier, Cubella, so you can watch the live again after I get off here. We went into that. So yeah, because there is a destiny for all of you. Okay, there's a destiny here. I'm not going to hold this because YouTube doesn't like nudity. But look at this star. Okay, this is about cleansing whatever needs to be cleansed in order for you to unfold the destiny that spirit has for you. Okay, call it spirit, God, whatever's divine will has plans for you. Okay, so, and then we have because some of you have this locked within you. I want you to all, like, if you have this idea of, I'm not going to find anybody who loves me, or I'm not going to find someone to loves me the way I love people. Okay, you have that in your mind, in your monkey brain somewhere. Okay, you got to get that out. Okay, so if you're the type that keeps saying that or keep thinking that that's what you believe, you need to uncondition yourself from that. So if you're the one that does that, write it on a paper, rip it up, burn it up. Okay, or you can do it the other way. You can get a paper and say, the person that loves me like I love them, I'm with them right now. Talk in the present tense. Okay. Release through drumming as well. Yeah, music is a really good vibration. It lifts our vibration. We talked about that, April, before you came in, how different types of solfeggio. I was recommending solfeggio hertz. Okay. Yeah, music is a very good form of expression, and it's a good form with, to connect to spirit, because spirit is high vibration. And if you want to even lift yourself up, you can play music, like literally through an instrument. You can listen to music and you can dance. Dancing is a very good vibration to lift up people. Okay. Yeah. Because this is what truly you want. See, spirit knows exactly what you guys want. Look at that. There we have, the Hierophant, we have the 10 of Cups, and we have the Lovers. That's what you want. They know what you want, okay? So all that's left is to do the work. Yeah, pets. Pets are our soulmates. Did you all know that? Pets are definitely soulmates. Very great soulmates, I will tell you. Yeah, so spirit knows what you want, guys. You just have to say it and ask for help, okay? And ask for guidance. So I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I need to leave. Oh Lord, and my battery is running out too. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope that you have had value from this video through spirit, what spirit thinks of the empath and narcissist. So now that you all know, I hope that you connect with spirit further and, get guidance on that. Peace and love. It's been working out Fridays. I'm not sure, but that I'll be doing it every Friday. I will try my best. I love doing lives. You all enjoying it? Okay, so those of you who are just joining my lives, I won't notify you in the notifications. I will notify you in the community post. So make sure you're subscribed, because you will receive the post I have in the community. Okay. Thank you, Sunny. God bless you too. God bless all of you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Okay. Spirit also appreciates all of you who came and joined me for these messages with an open heart and an open mind, because that's really important for spirit to come into your life and work with you to help you better yourself and your lifestyle. Okay. So I wish you all the best, guys, and let me know in the comments after this video, claim that you are you don't need a narcissist anymore because you love yourself. And say it to the universe, say it to God, creator, that you don't need a narcissist because you're learning your lesson, you're learning to love yourself, and therefore the narcissist has no place in your life, right? So say it in whichever words you want. Spirit is going to read all the comments. I know they are. they're already looking forward to that. Okay. So anyhow, I want to thank you all again. I wish you all the best. God bless you all. And I will see you in my Zodiac love readings or in my next live. Okay. Take care and peace out.